Are you going to pause it?
When we finish the title sequence. We don't need the title sequence.
They know what it's all about.
Yeah. And like.
No one's going to watch it go, why am I watching?
And we've sat through the title sequence God knows how many times as well. I think Digimon was one of the shows we did skip the title sequence for.
Just because there's so many episodes.
Well,
they don't change it. That's the annoying thing. They don't change the title. They don't refresh it.
Very, very slightly.
Oh yeah, with Karen going in.
They had Karen. No, Kari.
Kari.
Yeah. They had Kari.
Kari is a Karen. She's a Karen in disguise. She's letting the whole team down.
She's a Karen that just hasn't quite grown up yet.
Yeah.
We are back, and I was going to say that by this point we are on episode 46.
I know.
So
it's been a while.
Yeah, it has been a while actually. Such is kind of life at the moment. It's just the world has been unable to allow us to meet up and physically record Digimon. So it has literally been about a year since we last recorded. Not quite a year since I last uploaded the Digimon, because I'm a slow uploader as it is. But I know, like, we recorded the last 2 episodes together maybe, and the one before the last one was uploaded a year ago.
Yeah, so quite a while.
So it's been a long time. We had a quick refresh where I kind of ran him down on the last episode or 2. Oh yeah, and as you can tell, we've kind of got the new set.
Oh yeah, I didn't notice that.
Yeah,
you redecorated. I don't like it. I love it.
You never do. Isn't it? Is the actual code, but
Lost your trail of thought there, buddy.
Lost my trail of thought. Let's see if
Reel
I can
in.
Find that again. Oh yeah, there it is. Digimon episode 46. I know what this one is actually. Just because I get...
It's not a contest.
Well, I've seen them all.
Well. The thing with me, I've seen them all, so I'm a bit of an expert.
I've been playing fucking Digimon World with Christian for like 9 years by this point. No, like, sometimes we surprise ourselves by realising how fucking long we've been doing Digimon shit.
Maybe it's time to stop.
Never. Once the Digidimensia hits, there's no going back. Let's just go.
I thought it froze something.
It was taking a second.
Got wood.
Literally, Woodmon.
Woodman, use Harden. Why doesn't he close his mouth?
Ogremon.
You tried talking like this, you can't get the cut. It's quite difficult.
Big teeth.
Yeah, but I guess he's learned to. And now he's not even moving.
No,
he's running, and the voice is so clear.
It looks like a meteorite. Look out! It's coming this way.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You're gonna die anyway.
They had the right fucking... Oh, okay, maybe not. 100 Digimon died that day.
Reborn that day. Focus on the positive.
Actually, no. Since the Dark Masters have been around, Digimon don't get reborn. That's why we've got to beat the Dark Masters.
Oh, that's just cold. So, I've been thinking, is Patamon, is it Patmon or Patamon?
Patamon, the little...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are his wings his ears? Or his ears his wings?
Yes. Guess who's back?
Back again. Monkey's back. Tell a friend.
The meteor landed up on
I wonder where on earth it could have come from. Probably LA.
Probably a what? Lake.
LA.
Oh.
It's in Los Angeles, yeah.
So fast, I might slip.
I was just gonna
Did she
say...
ever go to Los Angeles? LA?
Not yet, but Mimi
Yeah,
will
so-
eventually move to...
Yeah, but how does she know what LA looks like?
What Digimon do and don't know about the real world is very confusing.
Come on, guys. We better get out of here before
Oh, they shed blood.
It's alright, it's not human blood, you can get away with it.
Fair enough.
Golemon, go look for some healing herbs, and Golemon, see if you can find some water. Right? Now, Joe,
Hey, going on! Who the fuck said you could let... You're my Digimon, not hers? Sorry.
Sorry about the microphone, guys.
It's pointed more towards you anyway. I did that because I know I'm the louder of the two.
Since when did Mimi become so nurturing?
We're going to have to put it in a sling.
She's very responsible now. Why? Is that because Joe isn't?
Before we came back,
Well, then again, Joe's meant to be.
I guess. Well, he's the one with the medical training.
into my mind.
Because his brother's training to be a doctor.
So maybe he's training Mimi as well?
Lay out the Digiball.
I guess Mimi's
Oh,
just...
by the way, Mimi, when we go out there, before we get any trouble, this is how you do a bandage.
I think it's more that Mimi's just got a bit more heart, so she was the caring one, and Joe has the actual knowledge to do
Just let him
shit.
die, you can't hurt us then.
No, you help them, and then your enemy becomes your friend.
Or they eat you
Or
after.
they eat you after. It's a 50-50 gamble, but you never know. You might win, you might luck out.
Never had any friends.
Luckily,
Oh, friend!
friend!
Oh, friend! Oh, new friend!
Don't tell me you
Luckily, on this occasion, it went the good way of the 50-50, and he actually joined it.
So have they fought against this Digimon before?
Puppet Mom?
Yeah. Joe and Mimi.
They've seen.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if they fought against him.
Well, I'm glad they're
But-
going straight to champion.
Okay, yeah.
Because
They know.
they
They
don't
know.
fuck around now.
They know he's a Dark Master. They know that Puppet Mom is a Dark Master.
So normally it's, oh, we're rookie, but let's just see how we do.
Champion. To, yeah.
Oh, we're champions now. Let's see how we just fucking go there now.
Just get. Yeah. Cut the bullshit. Go straight to fucking top dog.
You may still lose, but you can catch them by surprise.
Puppet Mom is a level above them.
Guess he got hammered.
Don't tell me playtime's over.
Tarzan?
George
Was
of
it
the
actually Tarzan?
George of the Jungle.
It's Monkey Mom.
Etamon. But
He's got a round ass. I wish my ass was like
he's
that.
now
My ass a bit flat.
made of metal. So he's digivolved.
Not like me deserves a little applause, baby. Now, I'm Metal Digimon.
I got some nice tattoos.
You thought Edamon was tough. Never
Time for some heavy metal.
Empress Banana Slip attack left the peoples on the floor.
So yeah, now Etamon's gone up to mega level.
Right. Oh, he was an ultimate beforehand.
He was an ultimate when we fought him before because Tai had to digivolve the Metal Greymon to beat him.
This is my next question. What is he as a champion? Etna?
No, the thing with Digimon is
They
they
don't have all the. That's what annoys me
don't
about
have a
this.
they don't have a single evolution line.
Oh,
So an Ogumon.
I think that annoys me.
An
That's it.
Ogumon could go to maybe a Greymon or say a Tyrannomon.
Yeah, that annoys me.
I don't know, I quite like it because it gives you more of a variety. So two people could have the
Feels
same.
like having an Eevee right now.
Two people. It kind of it's like all Digimon or Eevee. Basically, to round up on the exposition he just dropped and we've ignored. He was when he got beat, he was sort of trapped in with all the digital wires, and they kind of fed off him, but then became part of him, and now.
Ooh. So he's a good guy now. Or are they two villains fighting each other?
Yeah, it's more the
I
enemy
would kill
of
these
my
people.
enemy.
You're not killing them, I'm killing them.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that.
I'd make sure the coast is clear. You guys wait here until I get back.
Ty, I think Patamon and I should go with you. After all, we're
You do realise my Digimon is the strongest champion out of all you lot, right?
Sorry, it might be dangerous.
And they were inside the building before.
That's not it.
What if we go
So they're sneaking into Puppet Mon's mansion. And remember when TK was kind of trying to be Puppet Mon's friend?
All right, everyone.
But then it turned out to be a trick, and then TK turned out to be tricking Puppet Mon instead. Oh,
If you wanted fried chicken, you could have asked. Sorry.
I was literally about to make a joke about having chicken for dinner.
Oh, so you barbecue me.
We're not here protecting anything. Now, what are you
It's
guys?
an ancient tradition to repay all acts of kindness. It's part of my sacred moral code as an Ogremon.
Sacred
Okay.
moral code.
Okay.
Are you
I didn't-
King Arthur's court or something?
Oh, yeah, I didn't know Ogremon had moral codes.
Maybe meet her next time.
Yeah, you'll ruin
Now I suppose he's like Leomon's sworn rival, and Leomon's like the most like honourable of the good guys, sidekick Digimon thing, isn't he?
No,
So I
he was a bit
suppose-
of a dick when he first saw him.
He was taken over by
Excuses.
excuses.
What happened if you actually won?
I never really thought about it before. Maybe I'll take a
I
vacation.
didn't think that far ahead.
Nice.
And after that?
What do you mean after that?
Well, if the fight's over, you wouldn't have a rival anymore.
Of course I would. He and I are like two old warriors, fighting a war that had no beginning and had no end. Why, the only reason I exist at all is to defeat Leomon, and if he were gone, well, I'm so confused.
What the heck more of a purpose
It's like
in life
Batman
than
and the
just to defeat
Joker.
Leomon?
What's that?
Oh, he's back.
I found you.
Something the pedophile would say.
Puppet Mine's coming back. All right, what the heck, I'll do it. But don't tell Puppet Mine, it'll be awesome. Yeah. No. Okay.
I don't care. I just like blowing shit up.
Hey, aim, fire!
Oh, there was an advert there.
I'm really surprised
This, Puppet Mine.
the actual house is not a Digimon.
It's got a bit of that face
Yeah,
to it.
I'm expecting it to move. It shouldn't have design.
Oh, I forgot about this.
It's Leo Lionmon?
Saber Leomon. So yeah. So Leomon was a champion. Saber Leomon's a mega, so he's completely skipped a form here. Oh. I remembered Saber Leomon was in this series. I didn't remember it was around now. I thought he turned up when they were all in the city.
Wow.
Okay.
Not bad episode.
Yeah, it's pretty.
It was good pace.
Good pace, pretty
They
average.
didn't waste too much time with the sequence of Digimon.
No. It nice stuff. It was sort of like mainly a Joe, Mimi, Ogremon focus. Now and then we'd pop back to the others, but
Well, they're doing okay.
yeah, we pop back just to check they're all right, fighting in the house and stuff. But it was mainly like I think it was mainly like setting up that reveal of Leomon at the end. It's kind of just an episode of returns because we had Ogremon come back, which is kind of the setup for Leomon because normally if there's one, the other one's going to be close by.
Right.
Then we had Etamon come back, but Digivolved. So that's kind of a setup for the fact that side characters can Digivolve.
Right.
And then,
Wait, so
The big-
hold on, I thought you needed a bloody crest to Digivolve.
not over time. So a crest can activate sort of immediate Digivolve.
Right.
Whereas if a Digimon just gains more energy and grows up over time, it can just Digivolve and then it would stay as that. That would be its base form.
What if it dies? They get reborn again.
That's-
Are their abilities just like reset? Or do they have memories and
That's
and they're
probably
even
where
stronger than before?
that's probably where the Digidestined come in. So say Patamon got killed and reborn, but because TK was there, it could still Digivolve and stuff thanks to the power of friendship.
Well, I'm on about wild. Well,
A wild one, I don't know exactly, but I'd theorise it would probably have to just regrow again.
so the stronger
So-
Digimon are the Digimon that lasted a long time in
It's-
their regeneration.
And it kind of becomes their
Not
base form.
They could be there ever since the Digimon world started, but it's
And-
not about how long they've been
Maybe-
physically in the Digimon world, but how long they've been in their regeneration cycle.
That or just how much they've trained as well. Just I guess just how much experience, whatever you could count as so age, battle experience, and just over their lifespan, their Digivolving is kind of them growing. But a wild Digimon would stay as that Digivolution for its base form,
Right.
whereas the humans use this sort of Digivolution to accelerate it in a way and temporarily go up, but their base form remains as like Agumon and stuff.
But if you had an Agumon for a
But
very long time, surely he would be a Greymon, a Greymon, and
Great.
wouldn't be able to go back.
At some point, you'd assume yes.
If we're following the logic,
Yeah.
logic, we're
We
following
don't-
this pattern.
We don't ever really get well.
The Digimon
we
don't
will.
live long enough, perhaps.
We will eventually get to the point of seeing them adult and their Digimon and stuff then. So we'll get to that, because that'll be the final adventure thing we do, which will be Last Evolution Kazuna.
Then I could see the way out of it if they have like a 7-foot Agumon.
Like in the movie.
Yeah, you know.
Maybe
you get
that's
away with
what. Maybe that is what happened to that one Agumon. Is it just absorbed so much data that its base form stayed Agumon, but it just became like this. I don't know. I don't. It's It's very hard and complicated in a way, but the way I'd assume it was that the base form is kind of where they normally are at, and if you did the wild ones would digivolve and stayed. It's like the wild ones are kind of playing by game logic,
Yeah.
and then the
Digidestins
Digidestins
are hackers.
yeah, because they've got the Digivices and can accelerate
They're
it. thanks-
cheating.
Yeah, in a way, yeah.
So the
They've got pay to win bonus.
yeah, they're the bad guys.
They've got the premium package, but no.
They bought their way in.
I guess Gen I bought their way in for them. They've just got a really rich sugar daddy who's paying for all their digital stuff. Anyway, that bit of a ranty outro, but we kept on topic of Digimon. We've actually been discussing Digimon. We haven't just gone off onto like random
Not yet.
shit yet. So maybe we should wrap up before we start going off into random shit. I need a lot more things to do on this console. I've got the spins. Anyway, I need a button to be like the end button.